Hey, my name is Bradley Brown. This is my Pet Peeves project, final semester project for Ms. Grice Orcom. Um, Growing up, one of my biggest pet peeves was not being heard, and it mainly started with my elders that was in my life and my family. I'm a smart individual. I come up with good ideas, but anything I had said, brought up, it wasn't good. It was dumb. I felt like yeah, y'all knew a lot. Y'all knew a lot about what y'all's lives was, but y'all didn't know a lot about the world really, because y'all didn't really get a chance to go anywhere like that. Some did, but a lot didn't go and get to experience really the world. My people had the chance to go do that, but they didn't grow up where they settled down, and I grew up there. They grew up in the north and stuff, so what they know is different from what I grew up knowing here. But so they don't listen to me when I say certain stuff, and and be like whatever. But I keep on letting them know that times are changing, and they're changing fast. They're changing right under our noses, and all of the changes are starting with the elementary schoolers and the middle schoolers. They're the ones who are going to determine what the future is going to be. So if we don't listen to them, like hell, a middle schooler taught me some stuff. Middle schooler taught me some stuff in the garden. They taught me some stuff fishing. They taught me some stuff in sports. And if I wouldn't have listened to them, what I'm saying, if I would have just shrugged them off because they was a little kid, because they was younger than me or whatever, I wouldn't have learned nothing. But instead, I learned something. I didn't have to teach them anything. They knew what we was doing at that point in time. They knew they understood everything, the bigger picture. So there wasn't they ended up teaching me something. So it's always, listening is both ways. You can't listen one way. You have to be heard, and then you have to listen. So if you're not listening, you can't expect to be heard, especially by the newer generation, because they don't operate like that. You're not gonna listen to us. What makes you think we're gonna listen to you? So another pet peeve of why we're not heard is because, well, I know me. I wasn't a hard-headed kid. I listened to everything when I was growing up. I did mainly what I was supposed to do: good grades, didn't get in trouble in school. I got suspended one time my senior year, for some idiot stuff. But I wasn't a real big on bending the rules. I knew there's rules everywhere, so I grew up listening. I grew up a good listener. So I understand you have to listen and there's rules, but what I don't understand is why the younger folks don't get heard. Why when we say stuff, it just gets passed on, or it's just like, whatever. Well, this is what it is, But that is one of my biggest pet peeves.